Hi everyone, welcome to SriSai online training. In this session of core Python programming, today we are going to discuss the following topics: Python fundamentals, and in Python fundamentals we'll discuss identifiers in Python. So before starting with fundamentals of Python, first we'll have a small revision of the previous session: features of Python programming and different ways of Python programming. So coming to the features of Python programming, so basically we have discussed 12 features of Python programming. First one, Python is simple and easy programming language. Python is freeware and open source programming language. Python is high level programming language. Python is platform independent programming language. Python is portable programming language. Python is dynamically typed language. Python supports huge standard library. Python is interactive programming language. Python is both procedure oriented programming as well as object oriented programming language. Python is interpreted programming language. Python is extensible programming language, and Python is GUI programming language. So these are basic 12 features of Python what we have discussed in the previous session. And coming to the what are the different ways of Python programming. Okay, right, so coming to Python programming, so we can do Python programming basically in two ways. First one, so the first one is Python interactive mode. So Python interactive mode, directly we will do this in the Python command prompts. So this is Python command prompt. And two, Python script files. So next one is Python script files, which is .py files. So these are the two ways of working with Python programming. So this is what we have discussed in the previous session: features of Python programming, different ways of Python programming. So now coming to the concept of Python fundamentals. So what do you mean by fundamentals? So fundamentals means basics of writing a program. So here, basics of writing a Python program. So we have many basics to understand whenever we are writing a Python program. So they are: first one, identifiers; second one, reserved words; third one, data types; fourth one, conversions; fifth one, string slicing; sixth one, typecasting; seventh one, escape sequence characters; and eighth one, constants or literals. Okay, so these are the common 8 fundamentals that helps us to write a Python program simple and easy. So identifiers. So identifiers means identifying something uniquely in a program. Identifying something uniquely in a program. So let us take a real life example. In real life, every person is identified uniquely with a name and surname. Okay, and every citizen of a country is identified uniquely with Aadhaar number or passport number. And every vehicle, two-wheeler or four-wheeler, is identified uniquely with a registration number. Okay, so in college, every student is identified uniquely with a roll number. So similarly, in program, we have to identify something uniquely in a program. So what is that something? Example, variable names, class names, function names, module names, object names, etc. So variables, classes, functions, modules, objects. So all these things are identified uniquely in a Python program. Okay, so to identify them uniquely, we use names. So those names are called as identifiers. Okay, so here names given in program are called identifiers. Okay, right. So now we have 6 rules. We have 6 rules whenever we are writing a identifier in a program. So what are those 6 rules? We'll understand now. Okay, so first, rule 1 goes like this. Every identifier starts with an alphabet. It can be uppercase, it can be lowercase, or it can be underscore. Okay, so let us try to demonstrate this in Python interactive mode. So go to Python interactive mode, click on the start button, type cmd, right, go to your working directory g ssot python core python programs. Right, so under this we'll type py. So it will go to the Python interactive mode. So we'll try with lowercase, uppercase, and also with underscore. So variable names with underscore are special variables. They are private variables. We'll discuss that later. Right, so let us say that a is equals to 10, underscore a is equals to 100, capital A is equals to 11. So we are taking 3 variables here, a, underscore a, capital A. So here we can print all these things using print function. For example, print a, answer is 10. Print underscore a, answer is 100. Print capital A, answer is 11. So this is how we can take variable names, class names, or function names, or object names, lowercase, uppercase, and starting with underscore. This is the first rule. Okay, right, so one important point here. So Python is case sensitive language, which means that uppercase alphabets are not equal to lowercase alphabets. For example, so variable small a, it is not equals to variable capital A. So small a variable is not equals to capital A, and that is the reason why small a value is 10 and capital A value is 11. So Python is a case sensitive programming language. Next, the second rule goes like this. For example, no spaces or special characters in between is accepted in Python identifiers, but underscore is allowed. Okay, so spaces and special characters are not allowed, but underscore is allowed. Okay, now let us try to write one variable here, phone number, phone underscore number. Okay, 987654321. So phone number is a variable whose value is 9876543210. Right. Enter. Print phone underscore number. So it will print the value. And coming to, if you take something like phone hyphen number. So hyphen means it is minus symbol. It is not accepted. So phone %sign number not accepted. Phone dollar number is not accepted. Phone space number is not accepted. So all these things are invalid. No special characters, no spaces in between whenever we are declaring variable names, class names, function names, module names, or object names. Only underscore is allowed. This is the second rule. Next, third rule. So third rule says that use digits at last or beginning. Last or middle, but not in the beginning. Okay, so we should use digits in the last or middle, but not in the beginning. For example, A1B. Okay, let us define this variable. Come to the Python interactive mode. A1B. I'm using digit in the middle. So the variable name is A1B. So print A1B. Answer is 11. So similarly, I'll take name1 here, Sai. So name1 here is a variable. So simply say print name1 here. You will get the answer as Sai. Next, name2. So name2 is Sri. So copy this, name2 Sri, print name2. Right, you will get the answer as Sri. So this is the third rule, but you can't take one name. Okay, so let us take one name. So it is a syntax error. Okay, similarly, first phone number. So first phone number is a variable name. We are getting a invalid syntax. So we have to use digits at the last or at the middle, but not in the beginning. This is the third rule. Okay. Next, fourth rule is they are case sensitive. Okay, so case sensitive means small a is not equals to capital A. Right. So let us take a is equals to 10, small a, capital A is equals to 100. So print small a 10, print capital A. Answer is 100. So print small a plus capital A, which is 110. Okay, so small a is different and capital A is different. Okay, so both have different values, both are not same. Okay, this is the fourth rule. Okay, so different variables and different values. Next, reserved words cannot be identifiers. So reserved word means keywords. So keywords which are used in Python programming cannot be used as identifiers. Identifiers means variable names, class names, object names, function names, or module names. For example, if is a keyword. I cannot use if as a variable name or class name. So try to use it. If is equals to 10. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'll take if is equals to 10. So we are getting a syntax error because if is a predefined keyword. So similarly, try. So try is equals to 100. So try is a predefined keyword, so we cannot use that as a variable name. And next, the maximum length is no limit. For example, I can take a variable name like this. Okay, something like my underscore my permanent underscore address is equals to something like Hyderabad. So here my two characters underscore 3 characters 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So totally I'm taking 20. So 20 characters in variable name. So 20 characters in variable name. So the maximum length of a variable name or class name or identifier is unlimited. So permanent address Hyderabad. So print my permanent underscore address, which is Hyderabad. So this is how we are supposed to work with, okay, variable names with 6 rules. So the first rule says that start with alphabets, uppercase, lowercase or underscore. Second rule says that no spaces or special characters in between, underscore is allowed. Third rule says that use digits at the last or middle but not in the beginning. Fourth rule says that they are case sensitive. Uppercase names are not equal to lowercase names. Fifth rule says that reserved words or keywords cannot be used as variable names or identifiers. And maximum length of an identifier is unlimited, no limit. So very important point related to identifiers in Python. So the important point is, so we can have duplicate identifiers. Okay, so we can have duplicate identifiers, but whatever is the last identifier, that will be taken into consideration. Okay, so when we have duplicate identifiers, it will take the last or newly assigned value for that particular identifier. For example, right, if you see here, let us try to demonstrate this in Python interactive mode. Right, go to command prompt, a is equals to 10. Right, so let us say a is equals to 100. So here I'm taking two variables, a10, a100. So it will take the last assigned value or newly assigned value. Print a. So when I say print a, I will get 100 because 100 is the latest assigned value or newly assigned value. Okay, right. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program, demo.py. Okay, right. So program with duplicate variables or identifiers. So variable is an identifier. Right. So for example, let us say that first I'll start with integer. Okay. So I'm putting comments for 100, 10.5, hello. Right. A is equals to 10. Print a. Okay. So when I print a, what is the value of a? Right. So let us save this program in our working directory. So go to g:/ssot python core programs demo.py. Okay, right, save it. So when we save it, it will be saved in our working directory. Right, come to the command prompt. Okay, I will come out of the Python interactive mode, exit function, right, cls, clear the screen. Right, so run demo.py. Okay, so we got hello as the latest value which is available in A. Now let us go for second value. So the second value of A is 100. So save it, run. So now it is displaying 100. Now let us put 10.5. Now the latest value is 10.5. So it will take 10.5. Next, let us put hello string. Okay, right. So when we put hello, right, so now the latest value is hello. Okay, right. So if I remove all these things, right, so save it, run. So the latest value is 10. So whatever is the latest value which is assigned to a particular variable which is defined more than once, so that value will be taken into consideration. So this is what is duplicate identifiers, which are used in a Python program. This is not supported in C, C++, Java and .NET. You will get an error saying that variable is already defined in a program. Okay, right. Now a few more technical points here. So dollar is not allowed in identifiers in Python, but dollar is used in Java programming. Okay, so in Python we can use underscore but not dollar. Okay, right. Next, class names, first letter is capital and remaining letters are lowercase in identifiers. So we'll discuss this in classes. Okay, first letter is capital, remaining letters are lowercase. Next, so when identifier is starting with underscore, then it is a private variable. Okay, so example we have taken like this, underscore a is equals to 100. So this is a private variable. Okay, we'll discuss this in private, public, protected. Okay, next, identifier starting with two underscores is strongly private. So two underscores is also allowed. This also we'll discuss later. Okay, and identifier starting and ending with two underscore. Okay, so an identifier which is starting with and with underscore. Okay, so double underscore, then it is called as language defined special name, and technically these are called as magic methods. Okay, so single underscore private variable, double underscore strongly private, double underscore at the beginning and ending. These are special names known as magic methods. So these are two. Which of the following are valid identifiers? Okay, so case 1, 1, 2, 3 sum. So we can have digits at the last or middle, not in the beginning. So this is not a valid identifier. Second one, sum 1, 2, 3. Yes, we can have digits in the last. It is a valid identifier. Okay, name 1 mine. Okay, so this is valid. 1 in between. Okay, next, total dollar bill. So dollar special character is not allowed. This is not a valid identifier. Next, underscore AA, underscore AA, underscore. So underscore is allowed at beginning, last, middle. So this is a valid identifier. While. So while is a predefined keyword. So this is not a valid identifier. Def. Def is a predefined keyword. This is not a valid identifier. pi is equals to 3.14. So this is a valid identifier. We can have identifiers in uppercase or lowercase or with underscore, but not with special characters and spaces, and use digits in the last or middle, and they are case sensitive. We can have maximum length up to our requirement, and keywords cannot be used as identifiers. So that is what is all about Java fundamentals and identifiers in Python programming. So that is what is all about today's session, guys, in core Python programming, Python fundamentals and identifiers in Python. So thank you for watching and listening to this session. Have a nice day.